festivities, a lot of partying going on, but you can't neglect personal health. And so me and the rest of the Soaring Fitness crew and Biscuit are here to bring you a little bit of a fitness presentation. It's super easy. You can do it right there at the comfort of your own home. You don't even need to have a VR headset. All you need is the motivation to do it. So what we're going to go through is a bit of a showcase. We're going to go through some quick weight training exercise, something called every minute on the minute, and then we're going to close out with some Taekwondo with our very own Taekwondo instructor. So, some safety stuff. Do this at your own pace. If you need to stop, please do. You don't have to impress me. You're already here. I'm already impressed. Second, make sure that you have a balance buddy, which is a chair or something that doesn't move, and make sure that you don't accidentally punch your ceiling fan. We've done that before, more than once. So, everybody, get your drinks, get ready. We'll just jump right on into it. So, first thing we're gonna do, a little bit of warm-ups. Y'all ready? Y'all can say words, like, yeah, there we go. You don't have to be
I've never been more ready in my life.
That's the gremlin energy I was hoping for. All right, so first off, we're gonna do arm circles. So the main reason for a lot of these is not to deep stretch or anything like that. These are all geared towards waking up your muscles, getting them ready for all the movements that you're going to be doing anyway. And now we're going to do some across the body. This is going to help wake up those shoulders, wake up those pectorals, get everything nice and warmed up. Now we're going to reach over to the side. Make sure you're also getting that little foot twist in there. You want to get the whole wake up all the way from shoulder down towards your toes. Next up, the high knees. So get your knees right on up there. And then we have one of our favorites, the Frankensteins. So hands out in front. You're gonna bring your legs up and alternate which one you try to kick your foot up to. And the last one is a bit of a new addition, so anybody that was with us last year, you haven't seen this one before, but we're gonna bring it around town. So hands on your hips, you're gonna be out to the side, and rotate your hips counterclockwise at first. And then clockwise. This will help wake up some of your lumbar, some of your hips, upper legs, all that fun stuff. All right. You're now completely warmed up. Step one done. So let's go ahead and get straight on into it. First up, we got the squats. So, hands right behind your head. We're gonna go down to a seating position, legs making little L's. Gonna go all the way down, controlled slow movements, nothing too kinetic. And then all the way back up by flexing your legs and glutes. We're gonna go ahead and do 10 of these. So let's rock into them. Ready? Let's go. And 1. Already. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 3 more to go. 8. 9. Last one. And 10. All right, next one are called calf pulses. So for this one, that balance buddy that I mentioned, make sure you have your hand on it. We're gonna bring yourselves up to your tippy toes. Keep your heels off the floor. We're going to lower ourselves. Don't let your heels touch. And then tense and bring your feet all the way back up. Do as many as you can in 30 seconds. Remember, pace yourself. All right, and let's begin. And go. Keep with it. You're almost there. That's 10 seconds already cooked. And would you look at that? 20 seconds already. You're almost there. Keep with it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And down. See? Not so bad. Next up, we have alternating forward lunges. So for these, you're going to be in a regular standing position. Going to step out with one leg in the front, and you're going to lower yourself down, then all the way back up. Don't let that back knee touch. You want to only have the tension resting on that back leg. So you should feel it all the way up and down that quad. So you lower yourself down, front knee is just a pivot, all the way back up. We're going to do 10 of these on each side. Remember, at your ability. So, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, other leg out in front. You good?
Memories of last year coming back. The old war wounds.
You better believe it. All right, other side, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, hope you all are still nice and woken up, because we're gonna hit the ground portion. So, get yourself nice and cozy to a spot on your floor. This next one is called a reverse crunch. Now normally, crunches, not really what you want to go for. This one's a bit of an exception. So with your feet, be up in the air like this, hands behind your head, or right at the sides of your head. And you want to make sure that your head and shoulders don't move. Keep them on the ground. And then you're going to push outwards, all the way in, and that's a 1 count. Super simple. So, let's give it a try for 10. And let's go. Out, in, 1, out, in, 2, out, in, 3, out, in, 4, out, in, 5, out, in, 6, out, in, 7, out, in, 9, and last one, out, in, and 10. All right, don't get too cozy. We have one more being on our back. It's called the toe tappers. So for this one, gonna have your feet straight up as much as you can. And what we're going to do is we're going to Go from this position, keep your neck untensed, use your abs exclusively. Going to reach up and try to tap your toes. Fairly straightforward, fairly easy, but make sure you're not tensing that neck. You don't want to have any kind of tension headache going on. That being said, in position, remember, at your own pace, and begin. Up.
Stick him up.
1.
Ow.
Up. 2. Up. 3. Up. 4. Up.
You got
5.
this.
Up. 6. Up. 7.
Remember to keep
Up. 8. 2 more. Up.
Breathing is important.
9.
We're supposed
Up.
to breathe.
And 10.
Oh.
I'm feeling it. Are y'all feeling it? I'm feeling it.
Yes, Mr. Krabs.
All right. From here, flip on over. So for the last part of the first segment is, of course, everybody's favorite, the push-up.
I love push-ups.
Biscuit loves the push-ups.
Let's go pick up. Can't smoke a rock.
All right. Let's do it. So from here, you can either do knee push-ups or regular ones. Both are completely adequate and valid. So what you're going to do is make sure that your position and your hands are about even with your shoulders. You're going to go down, letting your elbows point towards your toes. Only go down until your arms make little L's. Not all the way down. Make sure you're breathing as well. Either in going down or in coming up. You just need to be consistent. I'm gonna do 10 of these. Do them at your own pace. I believe in y'all. Ready? Up. And begin. Down. 1. Down. 2. Down. 3. Down. 4. Down. 5. Down. 6. Down. 7. Down. 8. Down. 9. Down. And 10. All right. How y'all feeling? You alive?
I'm living.
I could do those all
maybe.
day.
My fingers.
Oh, okay. Alive enough. Just wait, Biscuit.
All right. And that is a fairly simple body weight training fitness program. But we're not done yet. Soaring is going to bring us through something called EMOM, or every minute on the minute. Soaring, the front is yours.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you. Howdy, everyone. So, this next section is a little bit more intense than something that we typically do on our Saturday sessions, which we aptly name either Super Saturday or Power Saturday, depending on who's leading it. But this is an EMOM. It's a minute-long exercise. I've chosen a small handful of them. I'll be explaining them as we go along. We're going to be a 1-minute timer that I'll have on my wrist here, and I'll let you all know when time is time. But take things at your own pace. I'd recommend taking it slow and focusing on form more than anything. You can try to show off to your friends and get all gassed out and tired, but then you can look kind of silly laying on the ground exhausted. So please take your time with it. And if you need to sit down, lightheaded, dizzy, any of that, please sit down and relax. There's no need to overdo it. But the first thing on our list is a simple jog in place. You can also use a balance buddy to make sure you don't roam around the room. But all you got to do is just make sure that your feet are up and moving, okay? We'll be doing this for a whole minute, all right? Nice and easy. And if you're on the second story and you don't want to annoy your downstairs neighbors, just a simple march, one leg at a time. All right?
Unless you really want to annoy your downstairs neighbor.
Yeah, then just start doing jumping jacks. Like, stomp as hard as you can.
This is the goal.
Alrighty. So, our time for our jog in place begins now. Let's go. Get those legs up and moving. Let's hope that my legs actually track this time. They're going someplace. But it's also important to know that even though your tracking may not show what you're doing, it's important to make sure that you are doing it properly with your actual body. a little bit more cardio intensive, so make sure you take nice deep breaths. We're halfway done, almost there. Find any cables. And those of you wearing Crest Pros, make sure to wipe your face off regularly. Don't let it get sweat damage.
Sweaty? What's sweat?
Hardly know her. Alright, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Now that we get that heart rate up and going, our next one is a fan favorite of our Saturdays, ice skaters. They're a little complicated, but there's a couple ways to do them. Just make sure you have a little bit of room to your sides, because basically they're just high-paced lunges. All you're going to do is lift one leg up. You're going to bend the leg you're standing on. The other leg is going to go out to the side. You're going to do almost like a little bit of a curtsy bow. You're going to spring yourself back up, switch legs, stick the other one out. You can go as slow as just step in, step out, or if you got the room and you got the stamina, a little bit of a hop, skip, and a step. Looks like you're skating on ice. Okay? Pace yourselves again. We got 1 minute. Do as many or as little as you wish in that minute. All right, our time for these begins now. Let's go. Make sure to go nice and low. Make sure that bent knee stays above that planted foot.
And remember, you don't have to go at a high pace. Even just,
Exactly.
you don't even have to be kinetic about it. Just, stick the leg out.
Stick the leggy out real far.
Real far.
The bounce body
Not
really
that
helps
far.
make sure that you're not drifting in the rim. Stick
a
drift
little
is one
too
thing.
far.
Body drift is bad because then you'll just run into a desk. Tell me how I know that.
Sora, how do you know that?
I hit my desk. End of story.
Share your wisdom.
All right, time's almost up. Keep it going though.
Oh.
Keep breathing. Almost there. How those legs feeling, Biscuit? That's time.
Oh no!
All right.
Oh, no, it feels great.
Don't worry. Yeah, you're right.
It'll only hurt till
All
you
right.
die.
Now's a quick opportunity to get a small sip of water while we transition to the ground. We've got a couple of core exercises to do. And remember, if you need to sit down and relax for a little bit, keep your head elevated from your heart, just so you don't get too exhausted or lightheaded. Our next exercise are called piston kicks. So, how this is going to work, you're going to lay down all the way onto your back. You're going to put your hands to the sides of your head. And you're going to elevate your shoulders, keeping your neck neutral. Not crane forward too much, not flop back. You're going to lift your legs, much like what we did with our reverse crunches, but instead you're extending one leg at a time, in and out. You're going to bring your opposite elbow to your opposite knee. So if your left knee is up, you're going to twist your shoulders up and bring your right elbow to meet it. And then other side. Trying to keep some coordination. Again, you can take these nice and slow, or if you got the energy, you can go nice and quick. Remember, we're doing them for a whole minute. So make sure to pace yourselves properly. Remember to breathe, and if you need to relax, just simply lay down and relax. Our time begins now. Let's go. Shoulders up, legs kicking. And remember, piston kicks are twisting kicks. Get those shoulders up and moving.
I want to ride my
My piston kicks are cooler than yours,
I
Biscuit.
want to ride my bike. I got you.
So saying, the laughter makes core workouts harder.
Bicycle.
I didn't know what I'm doing before we work out. Awesome.
Almost there. Sure y'all are feeling your abs now.
Oh, I'm feeling something.
This morning's oatmeal.
Oh yeah.
This morning's breakfast brought to you by over-tensing my abs.
And that's time. Relax.
Felt that one.
Yeah.
All right.
Just a little
That's
bit.
enough core for me, I feel. I feel like we're going to flip on over onto our fronts. We got 2 arm exercises, all you out there. Now, Sora didn't quite mention it earlier, but whenever we are on our hands, it's highly recommended you take your controllers off. So either you don't break your controllers, nor do you break your hands.
See, you're
Keep those
assuming
bad
that I'm
boys
not
working.
a digital being that exists exclusively inside of VR.
And you're assuming I'm not a dead creature, okay? It's fine. Anyway. Up next, we have what are called plank walk-ups. Now, I'm going to have my controllers on my wrist so that y'all can see what I'm doing, but I do highly recommend that you take yours off. All we're going to be doing, we're going to go from a high plank or push-up position, but instead of bending our elbows and dropping down like a push-up, we're going to put our forearms and our elbows down onto the ground with our hands out in front of us into a low plank. And the whole time, you're going to try your best to stay on your toes and slowly walk your way up and down. Try not to rock too much. Try to keep your core nice and tight. A nice straight line from your shoulders to your heels. We got 1 minute. If you need to go to your knees and continue from there, is perfectly a-okay and valid. Your 1 minute begins right now. Let's go. Let's start walking up and down. I would say we're gonna go out for walkies because all the dogs in the dog meat right now.
Bork? Bork?
Someone
I
say
love
dog.
York.
Walkies.
We love walkies.
Best part of the
Am I the
day.
only dog here?
You see, one of us on stage is not a Canis or Draconic based. One of us is a gorilla. I wonder which one it is.
But that gorilla got that dog in him. I just know it.
I'm waiting for somebody to shout, "Monkey!"
Monkey!
Monkey.
Alright, keep it going. We're almost there.
See, talking means I'm no longer paying attention to my screaming body muscles.
Exactly.
I'm sure the
I'm
laughter
lucky.
makes it a little bit more intense too.
Yes, it does. That's why I keep on messing with
Good
people
half workout.
constantly.
And that's time. Go ahead and relax.
Oh, thank God. I mean,
Oh, sweet
Yes,
Lord, my
thank
friend.
Okay, we got one more, and it's your favorite. We got push-ups. We got a whole 1 minute.
Let's go.
You guys doing your favorite, best push-ups. Now,
oh God.
for those of you who do not have quite strong of arms, I highly recommend spending this whole minute on your knees. Again,
Like how you
your
look
proper
directly
form,
at me
hands
when
on
you
your
said
shoulders.
that.
Maybe I did. Right, keeping your hands on your shoulders and elbows tucked in. You're just gonna bring yourself down nice and low, nice and slow, right? There's no rush to these. You're not shooting for any specific number. Take your time and try to stay going for that whole minute. All right? Remember to breathe. You got this, biscuit. Alrighty.
Like
Your
to
time
ride my bike.
begins
You got this.
now. Let's go. Nice and easy. You got 1 minute. Pace yourselves.
Ape together, strong.
Nice and slow. The arms are just levers.
Speaking of levers, one of my arms disappeared. I don't know where it went.
That's
Somebody
right.
finds
But
it,
mine
please
don't
deliver
need
it to
it
this
all-
webzone.
You can just do it with one arm. It's fine.
Yeah, you
I
can
can
also
see
do
my
arm
arm.
push-ups.
arms.
Please email me at this web zone if you find my arms. I'll send you a pizza roll.
My tracking
Please
does not
report
like
Sora's
push-ups.
arm to the lost and found at your earliest convenience.
Do they have to pay shipping and handling?
Yeah, handling.
Right across the arm.
Oh my god, I didn't even think of that. Make sure the arm has 5 fingers too.
Yes, right. Remember, I took it. Got the 5-finger discount.
And
it's
that's
fine.
time. Go ahead and relax, folks.
God.
You survived. Take this time now. Take a small sip of water. Dry yourselves off. If you got a towel, old shirt, anything nearby. Cool off. That is the end of our
Wasn't
EMOM.
We weren't calling out Quest Pro users. Literally, Soaring's using one.
I'm not using one right now, but I recently got one. But just make sure, take care of your equipment. Make sure it gets nice and clean every time. But my time here on the front has come to a close. I would like to introduce awesome ex-master here, our lovely Taekwondo instructor. They're going to lead us through a couple of routines, exercise, and forms. Take it away.
You know, I would not have noticed if Biscuit was
Thank
dead
you,
once
sir.
somebody in the Twitch chat said something.
Yeah, that's okay. He blends in.
I don't know
Don't
why
look at me
Alrighty.
here.
Everyone got their sippies. They got their water. We're feeling good. So,
It was a good sippy minute.
next up, we're going to do some Taekwondo. What is Taekwondo? Well, Taekwondo is a Korean martial art. It is a great form of fitness. It is a nice form that combines kicks and punches into self-defense. It helps build confidence, strength, flexibility, endurance. Most importantly, you have fun. So, first things first. We have to bow in. Let's put our heels together, our toes apart, a nice 45-degree. Tuck those elbows into your side, thumbs pointed up. I'm going to say some cool Korean words. I'm going to say chiriet, which means attention, sabadimge to the instructor, and kinye, which is bow. You're going to bow and say taekwon. Ready? Chiriet, sabadimge, kinye. Taekwon.
Taekwondo.
Taekwondo.
Good job, guys. Alrighty. So, let's do some kickies. Because it wouldn't be Taekwondo without kickies. Let's put our left leg forward, right foot back. Now, some things I want to mention first. Make sure you got space. Look under your headset often. Breaking boards is part of Taekwondo. Breaking your desk is not. So,
Yeah, there's a
Have
hole in
your
my
front
wall from
knee
the last
bent.
one.
oh. You did a good break then. Back
Unlucky.
knee straight. This is your left leg walking stance. Your feet are shoulder width apart. What you're going to want to do is lift the knee up, kick straight out, and back down. Chamber the knee up, kick out, back down. Now, you might not be so flexible, you might be a little off balance. You want to have a balance buddy to your side? It's a-okay. If you have a cable, I recommend moving it towards your kicking foot. Make sure you're back in your play space, your non-kicking foot, sorry. You can also pick up the cable and hold it in your hand, so it's out of your way for good. That being said, we're going to do 10 on each leg. This is our rear leg front snap kick. I'm gonna count in Korean. Ready, have your hands up, fighting stance, protect your face. Let's begin. Hana. Dol. Set, make sure you breathe. I want you to exhale sharply with each kick. Net. Dosat. Yosat. Ilga. Yadal. Ahop. Yo. Let's switch sides. Right leg walking stance, right leg is forward. Same thing, other side. Hana. Dol. Now, you may have full body, set. You may have half body, net. Might be in desktop mode. That's okay. Dosat. Yosat. Ilga. Yodal. Ahop. One more. Yo. Excellent job, everyone. Very good, very good. No matter what kind of tracking you have, still give it your best shot. It's okay if you can't be seen in VR, just as long as you're doing it IRL. You might also only have one base station at the moment. Whatever works. Next up, we're going to turn sideways. We're going to be standing completely sideways, feet pointed to the left, hips, knees pointed to the left. We're aiming straight in front of us. Make sure again you have space so you're not going to kick anything in front. You can have a balance buddy behind you if you like. We're going to do our stationary side kick first. We're going to do 5 of these on each leg. What you're going to want to do is lift the front knee up, chambering the knee. We're looking at our target over our shoulders. Kick out, pivot your stationary foot out slightly, and then back in for a side angle. Your foot comes up, kick out, and then back in. You're doing 5 of these on each side. Ready. And Hana.
Oh.
Dol. Be careful. Set. Net. Dosat. Alright, let's switch sides. Yum. Same exact thing on the other side. This side might be more flexible, might be less. Adjust your height accordingly. And I'm gonna stand this way. Hana. Dol.
Oh.
Set. This is your self-defense kick. Keeps your target at distance. Net. Distance is name of the game in Taekwondo. Dosat. Alright, that was your standard side kick. Good job, guys. Next up, we're gonna add the step behind. This covers a lot more distance. If you don't have the space, that's okay. You can keep doing your stationary side kick. Otherwise, I want you to scoop back in your play space so you have enough room to travel a little bit forward. Not very much, just a step. Still, I'd recommend scooting as far back as possible. You can have your hands up, and you're going to step behind with the back foot. Point your back toes away from you. Adds leverage. Lift the front knee up, and then from here, kick out and back down. One more time, a little faster. Step behind, kick, and back down. Tracking issues aside, let's do 5 of these on each side. And Hana. You got this. Dol. Make sure you step back each time. Set. Reset your space. Net. Dosa. And let's switch sides. This side might be hard. That's okay. Do your best. Kick as low as you need to. And Hana. Dol. Set. Net. Dosat. Good job.
You good?
That's it for our side stance.
My legs.
You doing okay? Yeah, after all that intense cardio, it might feel a little rough.
Unlucky.
Alrighty.
Oh.
Your legs are all tight, and then we gotta loosen them back out. So, next up is our rear leg turning kick. Many of you may have heard it referred to as a roundhouse kick. Same thing. Left leg forward, right foot back. You can have a balance buddy if you want. Move your cable to your front leg, so it's out of the way. You want to have your hands up, and want to lift that back foot, pivot on your foot, point the toes out, kick, and back down. Again, like so. Oh, wow, my foot went really high there. One more time for demo. Just like that. Coming up, kicking to the side, your knee is bent, you're snapping like a towel, and then back down. Ready?
Oh, you're a towel.
We're doing 10 on each side. I am not a towel. I don't know, maybe I look like it. And Hana. Dol. You got this.
There you go, get it up there.
Get that foot up nice and high. Net. Dosat. Yosat.
Don't fall.
Get nice and slow. Don't try not to throw your weight around. Ilgup. Take it nice and slow.
Oh my god.
Yelna. Make sure you're stepping back in your stance each time. Ahop. And you'll. Very good. Now let's do the other side.
Comes the fun side.
Switch feet. It's the fun side now.
Non-dominant side.
Exactly.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go.
My
And
favorite.
Other side.
You good,
My
Biscuit?
favorite. Hana. Oh, my foot decided not to move. Let's move this way a little. Yeah, this way works. Dol. There we go. Set.
Hole in the wall. You're about to
I'm
get
running
a
on
new
one base
friend.
station. Net. Yeah, Biscuit, I'm challenging your tracking at the moment. Net. Does that. I think I found a good spot. Yosat. There we go. Ilgup. Things happen. We adapt. We push through. Ilgup. I think that's Yosat, sorry. Now it's Ilgup. Yellow. Ahop. One more. Yo.
You got this, Biscuit.
Alrighty. Very good.
Adore
Good job,
you.
guys. Shake those legs out. You can grab a sip of water if you'd like, and I'll move on to some punches.
Where are you, boy? I need you.
Keep yourself hydrated in these deserts.
Want to share?
The suns are hot.
Swap milk.
We have to stay hydrated.
I'm sorry.
What did
Yeah,
the weather
remember,
say? It was
the-
43 degrees on Solera?
That's 43
It's hot.
Celsius. Remember,
Celsius.
that's
Yeah, Celsius at that.
not
Not Fahrenheit.
centigrade. Centigrade, you're
It
dead.
is pavement
Kelvin, you're
sizzling
really
temperatures.
dead.
Why are we doing Taekwondo in the desert?
What are you doing talking about my
'cause you
buddy
gotta
Kelvin
fight
like that
anywhere.
for?
Yeah,
I'll just throw sand in
fun,
there.
Kelvin.
Pocket sand.
Kelvin's
Alright.
a nice fella.
exactly.
Alright.
Pocket sand everywhere. So, welcome back. We're all good. We all had a sip of water. We're staying hydrated in the desert heat. Next up, I want you to take a sitting stance. You want to have your feet shoulder width and a half wide. Bend the knees out. Hands upside down on the belt. Or your hip tracker. It all works. Right hand out the center. Punch, shoulder height, center line of your body. Now, two things we have to remember with these punches. One, sine wave. Taekwondo has sine wave. It is a slight drop, back up, and switch when you punch. Down, up, down. You're creating motion and energy by utilizing your knee spring properly. So it'll look like this. Down, up, down. Not a large bounce, just a small inch drop. Also, remember to breathe. Sharp exhale, flex that diaphragm with each punch. Ready? We're gonna go for 12. And hana. Do. Set. Net. Dosat. Yosat. Ilga. Yalda. Ahop. Yol. Yolhana. Yaldal. Excellent. Now let's take a more traditional fighting stance and do some more punches. Left leg forward, right foot back. We're gonna learn some basic 1-2s. Want to be on your toes, moving forward and back at all times. And you got it. Get a little bounce going on. And what you're going to do is jab, lead with the front hand, same leg that's in front, should be your left hand, out. And then you're going to pull that back, do a reverse punch, switch. Have a little bit of drive from the shoulder, not too much though, just a small hip pop. In total, it'll be 1-2. Like so. Going for 5 sets of 2. Ready. Hana. Make sure your hands come back. Don't punch your headset on the way back. Do.
Too late.
Set. Net. Dosa. Excellent. Now, someone's swinging at our head. We gotta duck. When you duck, you're not going to bend your back. You're just going to go down, bend the knees, come back up. Each count will look like this. Duck, and back up. Ready. Hana. Do. Keep your eyes up, keep your hands up the whole time. Set. Net. Dosa. Excellent. Very good. One more that we have to do is our 4-hit combo. It is a 1-2, like before. Take our hand with the left foot, left hand. You're going to drop it to your shoulder. Hook across on a 90-degree angle. It's a hook punch. You might see in a lot of movies, they throw it like a haymaker. I want to make sure it just comes from the shoulder and across. 1, 2, hook. This hand's dropping down by the waist. Uppercut. I want to lead into it slightly. 1, 2, hook, uppercut. Nice and quick in total. Like so. We're going to do 5 of these, and then we'll switch sides and do it on the other side. Because it's fun to mix it up. You gotta get your good strong uppercut on both sides. Can't have a weak side. And Hana. Make sure we're punching straight. Do. Aim for your own head. Set. Net. And dosa. Switch feet. Other side. Same thing as before. Ready.
Come on, Biscuit. Do your best dance.
Now remember, we're switching it up, so your right hand's gonna hook now. Your left hand is going to be your uppercut. Let's begin. Hana. Do. Set. Net. One more. Dosa. Very good. Now, you are in fighting shape. That is just a taste of what we do every Wednesday. I hope you guys had fun with that. But now, like we bowed in, we gotta bow out. Heels together, toes apart. Elbows tucked in, same thing as before. I'm going to say Chariot, Sabaninge, Kinye. You're going to bow and say Taekwondo. So, Chariot, Sabaninge, Kinye. Taekwondo.
Taekwondo.
Great job, guys. You did great. Thank you, thank you.
Alrighty. So, every time we end a session, we always end it with some good stretches so that you guys are all limbered up and ready to go on for the rest of your day tonight. So Sora tomorrow. We're running a little short on time, so we're going to go through these pretty quickly. We're going to pick a select few, get some really good ones in there. First, we're going to start stretching our shoulders. I'm sure a lot of your arms are sore. You're going to bring your left arm across your chest, your right arm underneath in front. Pull that elbow in towards your shoulder, squeeze it in just for a few seconds.
Remember, you don't
Alright.
have to time this yourself. Go until you feel nice and cozy.
Oh yeah, okay. We're gonna go on to the other side. Bring that right arm across, left arm in, give it a squeeze.
I could fall asleep like this.
I will say, probably don't fall asleep like
It's
this.
so comfortable.
No, don't fall asleep standing up, especially after being sweaty. You're gonna take now your left arm back behind your head. Reach down between your shoulder blades, left hand's gonna grab that elbow and pull it further down. You're gonna stretch out those triceps, those push-ups are gonna make you feel it today. Alright, go ahead and relax and switch arms. Right arm back, left hand grabs the elbow and pulls. Alright, go ahead and
that back
relax.
while
We're
your
going
hands
to do
back
some neck stretches. I'm sure a lot of you are sore from dancing. You're going to take your left arm back behind your back, your right hand onto your left shoulder, drop those shoulders nice and low, and you're just going to bring your right ear down to your right shoulder, letting that neck stretch.
Oh my god, I love this. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Oh, that feels so good.
Alright, relax that neck. We're going to switch sides. Right hand behind your back, left hand onto right shoulder, drop them shoulders, and left ear to left shoulder.
Oh,
This might be good if you have stiff neck from sleeping in VR. Oh.
Or just a stiff
Yeah,
neck. holding
Stretch
through
my
his
neck
neck.
forward.
We're going to do some small forward-only neck roll. Just make sure not to
Damn.
hurt your neck roll on them back. We're going to start by bringing our right ear to our right shoulder again. We're going to slowly bring our chin down towards our collarbone on the 4-second count. Go ahead and follow along. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to keep the neck rolling all the way to the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop there. We're going back, chin to collarbone. 1, 2, 3, 4. All the way to the right once again. 1, 2, 3. And 4. Relax your neck. Another fan favorite. We're going to stretch your arms and our shoulders and put your hands out in front of you and lock your fingers to the best of your ability. Palms out. Bring those arms up. Pull those shoulders back nice and high. Really stretch those abs. Big stretch. Reach for the skies.
Big
Oh, and them
stretchies.
abs.
Oh yeah. Alright, and go ahead and
We're
relax
soaring
those
to the
arms back
skies.
down. Now, and lock them back behind your back the best that you can. You're gonna roll your shoulders back, pull your chin up, and extend those arms as high as you can. Alright, relax. We're gonna do a couple of quick little leg stretches. One of our favorites is called the kickstand. You're gonna put your left foot forward, you're gonna plant your foot down, curl your toes up towards the heavens, you're gonna pull your hips back, and you're just gonna take a nice deep bow, bring your chest down. You're the prettiest princess at the Umbra balls.
Queen of the ball.
You are. You're the
what?
prettiest princess.
Let's hear it for Biscuit, the prettiest princess.
Biscuit is the prettiest princess. And slowly back up. We're gonna take a step forward with the other foot.
Your milk has gone
Heel
bad.
down, toes up, and take a nice bow.
It's canon now to lore. Biscuit is the prettiest.
Always. No one can compete.
I accept this lore. If it's prettiest, who's the ugliest?
Yes.
Probably me. And slowly up.
You take my title. Love hearing.
One last one for our balance buddies. We call them the flamingos. We're going to be on one leg. Make sure you got something solid so you don't fall. You're going to pick one foot up back behind you. And pull it up towards your butt.
You're my balance buddy.
You're going to stretch the front of your leg.
Yeah, we'll do it together.
Alright, go ahead and relax. Nice and easy. Don't want to go too quick and hurt something. You're going to switch around
Not
to the
so
other
balanced,
side.
buddy.
Now you're my balance buddy.
I'm the
And then you're going to pick up the other leg.
Off balance, on balance, it don't matter. I'm still better than you. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Macho man coming.
It only took
If you like this
45
kind
minutes for that to come
of
out.
comedy and commentary, join us in our live sessions. This happens quite often. Alright.
We all
Yeah,
share the
sure.
same
Yellow.
brain cell.
Yeah.
That is brain
All
cell,
right.
Like the
singular.
best things.
We're gonna do one
And brain
more
cell.
here. A little bit of a relaxation stretch. We don't have all the time in the world to do all of the rest of our ground stretches and our yoga, so we're gonna do one last good one for our backs. I like to call it a little relaxation stretch. It's gonna be taken very slowly, all the way down and all the way up. Just listen for my cues as to where you should be bending in your back. We're gonna go ahead and start bringing our chin down to our collarbones. You're gonna roll your shoulders up, forward, and down. You're gonna round your shoulders out, reaching down, and slowly you're just gonna curl through your ribs. Very gently relaxing down into our lower back. Slowly falling forward until you're bent at your hips and just hang there. You don't need to push into it. Let your back and hips relax, let your shoulders relax, and just hang out. Take a couple nice
Hanging
deep
around,
breaths.
How's it hanging? Everyone having a good time at home?
Hanging around
today?
town. Just vibing.
rock, you can't smoke me.
Low and to the left.
I love soaring.
Alright, and very slowly, if not slower than when we went down, we're going to slowly build up at our hips. Squeeze in your glutes. Nice and easy as you roll up into your hips. Your back is still bent as you climb through your lower back. Straightening out your abdominals. Coming up into your ribs. You're going to start rolling your shoulders up. Lift your head with your arms up. Nice and high, reaching up above your head. You're going to pull your shoulders back, and then you're going to drop them out to the sides. Nice and low. You're going to pull your elbows now in towards your back. Do a good morning stretch. And that brings us to our close. Thank you so much. I'd like to welcome Soaring back up to the mat for some closing remarks.
Yeah.
I just had to recalibrate.
Did it.
I'm
You
so
did
proud of
it.
y'all. I should have slept.
Ugh. I'm gonna have to take a shot after this one.
I'm lucky.
So,
Pretty little too hard.
what we are Soaring Fitness, partnered with the well, is it 501c or 501c3? I really messed.
501c3.
This is my ADHD and dyslexia.
They're a little tired.
The nonprofit charity Hack Your Lives. Our mission statement: bringing fitness on a weekly basis to everybody that we can through VR, through Twitch, for free. Every program that we do is no cost to us, no cost to you. We do it, we love it, and we love the benefits that it gives people. Myself, Soaring, and awesome back here. We are we are a few of the fully licensed and certified personal trainers that we have on our staff. And we're not alone in just blowing smoke about success stories. Two of our very close friends, if y'all want to, like, you don't have to, but if you want to, y'all can both come up here and just give a bow.
Some of you may know them.
Hello.
So, Photographer Otter and Hayu, y'all may have seen it on Twitter, here and there on social media. Hayu had a kidney failure going on, and one of the prime candidate donors was Photographer Otter. And one of the ways that they had been getting in shape to make sure that everything was good for the transplant was actually with us for a good stretch of time. And leading up to it, the transplant was a success. I believe you're, what, three and a half months into it?
3 months. Yeah, 3 months.
Yeah, 3 months.
Which is incredible.
That's it's a very important date.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
And it's stuff like this, like big stuff, small stuff that like really encourages us to really keep doing what we do. We do it Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays. We do yoga stuff here and there with our friend Castiel, and we love this. We love doing this for our community. We love doing this for you, and we love that we get the chance to come out every Friday and showcase this. So if you want to do this stuff at home, we do have a Discord. I believe it's been posted. If you want to join us on Twitch TV for every one of the sessions that we broadcast, I believe it's right there. Yep, it's at the very bottom of the screen. So come and join us. We would love to have you. Desktop mode, not desktop mode, in VR, not VR. We're here to help out. We want you to find your goals, and we want to help get you to them. So from all of us here at Soaring Fitness, have a wonderful rest of the day. The festival is still kicking off. This is the first bit of Saturday. It's Saturday. And stay safe out there, hydrate. The deserts are nice and hot, 110 degrees. You know it's gonna happen. Let's make this Umbra Festival the best one we've ever had. So from all of us, have a great rest of the day.
Take it easy.
So great to
Happy
the
times,
charity.
though. Later.
Bye-bye.
Have a good one, everybody.
You're doing great,
And donate
Biscuit.
to the charity.
You got this.
Let me get the dog some water.
Oh.